everybody, Jason here of GhostbustersNews.com, and as always, Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube. And today I am back with our second installment of our Ghostbusters Plasma Series action figure reviews. Join me as today we take a look at the heart of the Ghostbusters, Dr. Ray Stantz. Now, if you missed our video yesterday, we took a look at Dr. Peter Venkman, and tomorrow we're going to be taking a look at Winston Zeddemore, and then Egon Spangler, and then Dana, and then Gozer with her terror dog. But if you'd like to check out all those videos early, I would recommend signing up to the Ghostbusters News Patreon page. They're all available right now before the next couple of days, so sign up to the Ghostbusters News Patreon page, help support Ghostbusters News, and at the same time, get exclusive content and also early content as well. Now that I got that out of the way, let's switch cameras here, let's show you the box, and then let's show you the figure on the inside, because I can't wait. So as I mentioned with our look at the Peter Venkman figure, the box itself is very similar to what we've already seen with Hasbro's Star Wars Black Series figures, just with obviously a flight suit Ghostbusters makeover. Also, love that minimalistic art of the main four Ghostbusters featured on the side there. I would love a print of that for the Ghostbusters News headquarters. So nice. Also, speaking of love, I love the use of the Ghostbusters name tags, the Stantz name tag, to identify the characters on the actual packaging. To go along with that, once again, to kind of solidify the fact this is like the flight suit, we even have a zipper up on the top left-hand side. And oh man, like, I gotta say, that is one heck of a resemblance to Dan Aykroyd. Let's go ahead and tear into this guy right now, get him out of the package, and there he is, Ray Stantz, Dan Aykroyd, all the accessories there. Of course, we got the Proton Pack, the Ecto Goggles, and today we're going to continue to attempt to build that terror dog. Now let's take a closer look at the face here, because I think Hasbro nailed it to Dan Aykroyd circa 1984, especially given the scale of this figure. I think this figure, the likeness, blows away what we saw with Mattel, with Diamond Select Toy, with Mezco, and we're going to do a comparison of those figures a bit later on, but let's first take a look at the flight suit. As I mentioned with our Peter Venkman video, I do love the detail on here. I do wish that it had more of a dirty or kind of like paint app or wash to it, but the detail is great. Of course, we got the Stantz name tag on the arm here. Of course, we've also got the No Ghost patch right there. Looks great. Really clean printing on there. Really dig it, and let's actually go down a bit deeper here and show off some of the more details, including the military belt, the web belt here, and you got all the gadgets, the MT500 radio, we've got the belt gizmo there, but you may notice right here there's an extra clip, and that clip's a little different. That actually wasn't part of the Peter Venkman figure. That's because, once again, Ray does come with Ecto Goggles, and that clip allows you to actually hook on the Ecto Goggles directly on Ray's belt, and that looks fantastic. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to love the way Ray looks with the goggles on, but having them on his belt like that, I love the look of that. Now, taking a look at the bottom here, as you can see, his pant legs are tucked into the boots, which is what you'd expect and what you'd want out of a Ray Stantz figure. Of course, Peter Venkman is the only character that actually has his pants untucked in the movie, so this is accurate to what we saw with Ray there. And of course, being a Ghostbuster, he's got to have a Proton Pack here. Proton Pack detaches right there on the left-hand side, and there's also a peg on the back of the pack right there that's going to go in the back of Ray Stantz. Okay, so upon trying to put the Proton Pack on Ray, I've noticed a bit of an issue. Look right there. You see his tummy? Actually, let me bring Peter in here right quick. Peter, Winston, and Egon, they all use, to my knowledge, the same like torso mold. Ray's is different. They actually gave Ray a little bit of a gut. Now, that's pretty accurate to what, Ray, Dan Aykroyd has been like throughout the years. But the problem with that is, I can't actually get the peg properly on here, and I feel like I'm going to stretch it and maybe snap it and break it if I do. Alright, so I was able to actually get it on there. I had to run the actual green strap underneath his gut for everything to kind of fit there, but it is still really tight. So tight, in fact, you can actually see a little bit of whiteness there, like in the green straps. That's discoloration because I think I almost pulled this thing apart. I almost broke it, and it certainly seems like a kind of an oversight from Hasbro. Now that we do have the Proton Pack on Ray, let's talk about it right quick. The wand itself attaches via peg. It is very secure when you attach it there. Also, I love this little bit of detail here. We're going to take a look at it right here in the pack. Each cyclotron light is different for each Buster. So one out of the 4 lights is lit up differently for each member of the team there. We got Ray right there. Let's bring in Dr. Peter Venkman right there. So no one pack is the same to the other one. Once again, all the cyclotron lights are different here. Now let's take a look at the Ecto Goggles. We got them on Ray's face here, coming down, covering the eyes. And like I said, you got tons of choices. You can have them over the eyes. You can have them on the head, which I think is my favorite out of the options here. And of course, like I've already touched on, you can also strap them to the military belt, to the web belt there. But really dig the look of the goggles here. It is missing, though, a strap that would typically go around the top of the head there, like right on the top. But it's not really a make or break for me, so it's not really a big deal. And as I've already hyped up there, of course he does come with a Build a Pterodog piece, and well, this is one of the legs. We also got another leg with the Peter Venkman figure, so join us tomorrow for our next video as we see what else we get. It's probably going to be another leg, but eventually we're going to build that Pterodog. But right now it is comparison time, and from left to right we've got Mezco, Mattel, Hasbro, and Diamond Select Toys. And as I've already mentioned, I do love the detail on the suit here from the Hasbro figure, but I do wish it maybe had like a dirty paint app or a dirty wash, or the suit was just a bit darker like what we saw with the Mattel release or the Diamond Select Toys release. But as I've said, I do feel like Hasbro's Ray Stantz, the face, is the best we've ever seen. In fact, because it is similar scale, let's compare it up against the Mattel Dan Aykroyd Ray Stantz figure, and there is no comparison. Hasbro's is so much better. I mean, it actually does look like Dan Aykroyd. So that does it for our look today at Ray Stantz, the heart of the Ghostbusters. Once again, part of Hasbro's Ghostbusters Plasma series. Yesterday we dropped the review for Peter Venkman. Today is Ray Stantz, and then like I said, we've got more reviews over the next 4 days, all Plasma series based. So if you want to check those out right now, early, be sure to sign up to the Ghostbusters News Patreon page. We get a link to that right down below in the description. Sign up to it, get exclusive Ghostbusters content, early Ghostbusters content, and at the same time, help out Ghostbusters News. It's win-win-win all across the board. So that is all I've got for you here right now. Be sure to subscribe also to Ghostbusters News here on YouTube. Bust that little bell notification icon, and I will see everybody right back here next time.